So let's talk a little bit about the indefinite articles in Spanish. Like in English, we use the indefinite article to talk about general things, okay? Not something in specific. Let's say you're talking about a boy, a girl, a car. You're not specifying what car, what boy, what girl exactly, but it is something, no? It is a noun, it's there. So the same thing happens in Spanish. In Spanish, as you might be familiar with at this point, is that they go by the gender, whether the word is feminine or the word is masculine. So whenever you use a or an in English for the words that starts with a vowel, and in this case, I put X, but X actually means like nothing's there because there are some words in English where you cannot put an article. So you cannot put the definite article, which is the, or you cannot put a or a. Okay, it's just the word by itself, especially in the plural form. Okay, because in a sense, in English, indefinite articles, we do not have like a specific one for plural form. So that's why I put the X. But it doesn't literally mean that it's an X, no? It just means that there's nothing there. I hope I make sense. So in Spanish, we have un, which is for singular, masculine. We have una, which is singular and feminine. And we have unos. Unos corresponds to this one, okay, in plural form. And una corresponds to unas in the plural feminine form. What does this mean? Let's check an example. Él, the boy, tiene, has, una, a, or an, since manzana is apple in English and it starts with a vowel, we use an. So he has an apple. Él tiene una manzana. However, if we say él tiene unas manzanas, he has some apples. So let's see. Tiene, he has. Sometimes in Spanish we use the articles or sometimes we don't use the article, especially when we already know what we're talking about. So if you notice here, I did not repeat el, that's just it. But you can always say el tiene, but you might encounter Spanish speakers where they don't put the article like for everything that they say, okay? Not the article, I mean the subject, el. So tiene unas manzanas. He has some apples. So unas is the plural form for us where we use some, or most cases we don't use an article. Nosotros, so we, compramos, buy, un carro deportivo, a sports car. So we bought a sports car, or we buy a sports car. That is one. So we use un carro deportivo. Remember, we always put the adjective at the end. So that is one, and it is masculine. So we use un. Nosotros compramos unos carros deportivos. So it's the same. We buy some, or we buy sport cars. That is what it would mean. So we could say some sport cars, or we could say sport cars, no? Something like that. So it's the same thing here in Spanish. When we say unos, we're referring to some, or just the plural form of the indefinite articles. So that is it. Un or unos, when it's plural, una or unas, depending if it's masculine or if it is feminine. Okay, so I think I went a little bit far. So let's do a quick exercise. 5 examples. Mi hermano compró, since we have camisa and it ends in a, nueva. My brother bought new shirt. So new shirt. He bought a new shirt. So in Spanish, since the word ends in a, we know that camisa is feminine, so we're going to put una. una camisa nueva. Good job. Number 2, la muchacha, so the girl, está viendo, is watching, dash, película, a movie. So how would you say a movie? The same thing. This ends in A, so we know that it is feminine. The girl is watching a movie. Una película. Good job. Number 3. María fue a dash concierto ayer con su novio. So Maria went to a concert yesterday with her boyfriend. Un concierto, because we know that the word ends in O, so it is masculine. So we put un concierto. 4. Mi cuñado le dio dash anillo nuevo a mi hermana. My brother-in-law gave dash a new ring, anillo is ring, to my sister. Since we know that anillo, well, it starts with a vowel, but it also ends in O, so we know that it is masculine and we have to use el. Mi cuñado le dio un anillo nuevo a mi hermana. Number 5. Su papá le regaló dash casa del lago a su mamá. So, her or his father gifted or gave casa. We know casa is house, so, and it ends in A, so it's feminine. Una casa del lago. Una casa del lago is, I think it's like a lake house or a house by the lake. Casa del lago. A lake house to his or her mother. Okay, so depending on who you were talking about, it is his to his mother. So casa ends in A, we know it's feminine, so we use una. I hope I didn't repeat too much, and I hope this clarified a lot. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Please like and subscribe, share with someone who could benefit from learning a second language. And I really appreciate all the support so far. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Gracias. Merci. Adios. Au revoir. À demain. Bye bye.